Hello everyone, welcome back to Tops 150. So this is going to be the last Tops that features this general layout here. And after this, I'm going to take a small hiatus with Tops until we can get new assets for Tops. But for right now, we're doing number 150, my favorite Pokemon music by generation. So this one is really, really hard. Because first of all, I wasn't sure if I'm going to do like just the giant list of my favorite Pokemon music as a whole, not separated by anything whatsoever, or separating by battle theme and by non-battle theme. But I made a poll on it some time ago, and the results were separated by region or generation. I decided to separate by generation specifically, which does make a weird, kind of a weird thing going on. Because I'm separating by generation, not by region, there will be instances of referencing when we refer to remakes. If a song from a remake is a remix of an original song from a previous generation, then the remake song will be part of the old generation. However, if a song from a remake is exclusive to the remake, or started from the remake, then it'll be counted as from the generation the remake is on. So I'm going to give you an example. Zinnia's theme will be on this video. Because that is from ORAS, it should be either from Generation 3 or Generation 6. But because Zinnia didn't show up until the remake, Zinnia's theme herself would be on Generation 6. However, let's say the Hoenn Gym Leader theme, if I were to put it in there, it would be from Gen 3, even though it would be from the remake. Now, here's another specific rule related to remakes and other like remixes. Because I'm including remixes onto the original gen, for gens 1 to 3, there will be songs from remakes and songs from other games that reference that song. You know I'll get to it. But let's say not everything specific from a remake game will be there. Okay? Okay. However, there will be one instance in which, one or two instances in which the original song will be referenced over its remake version. Again, you'll see when we get there. Now, I will not speak much else for this particular video, because I'm still in the middle of a huge cough and I shouldn't talk that much. However, I will provide little snippets of descriptions for each separate generation. So, let us begin now. For Generation 1, each one of these is from a remake, or at least from a remix, either from Let's Go or from other games. Now, surprisingly, out of every single generation, the Kanto ones are the easiest to pick 5 from, and not more. Because apparently, because Gen 1, the original Gen 1, doesn't have that much music, it's much easier to only get 5. So, and of course, and among those 5, of course, the number 1 is one of my favorite songs of all time, like, of all video games. So, here we go for Kanto. Next up, Johto. Now, most of the songs here from Johto are from Heart Gold Soul Silver. However, there will be one from original, like, Gen 2. Now, this one's hard because I wanted to put the Lake of Rage theme that shows up in Fire and Leaf Green onto this list. However, again, I decided to go for number 5 instead of this one. There's also a few really good Johto like songs and songs that are based on Johto. However, there aren't as much compared to other generations. So here is the Johto list. Alright, now we're in Hoenn. So, again, for all of these are going to be from Oraz.
Yeah, I lied.
However, there are a couple of songs in there that I kind of want to include, but I wasn't sure if I should include. Like, for example, the Safari Zone from Oraz, and the Reggie Trio from Black White 2. I specifically said Black White 2 and not the one for Sword and Shield, because I honestly don't like the one for Sword and Shield. But, however, the ones here are songs that I actually do like from Hoenn specifically. 4 was kind of hard because, unlike the rest, the first 3 are lockdown, but however, the other 2 are not. And while there are other songs here that I want to put in there, especially those that I put into intros, however, I decided for numbers 4 and 5 to be songs that were just straight up remind me of Gen 4 specifically. Also, likewise with the others, there are ORAS song, there are Heart Gold Soul Silver songs here. However, but yeah, I was gonna just let you know, just call the remake thing. But there was pretty hard to put 5 considering I just like 3 specifically. Gen 5, holy crud, this is the hardest ones. Because, you know how what the memes say about Gen 5 music, that they hit different and how they're just overall better quality than anything else. And honestly, I cannot agree with them more. There are a lot more Generation 5, specifically Black and White, themes that I like more than every other generation. And this one is hard. Because there are a lot of songs I want to put in there. I want to put the end battle theme. I want to put the chorus battle theme. I want to put Unity Tower in there because I used it in the intro. I want to put the gym leader theme in there, but I can't. I can't even put Route 10 in there because Gen 5, the first 4 are on lockdown, like very lockdown, and I had to reluctantly choose number 5 over Unity Tower, but. I hope you enjoyed the choice I have for Gen 5 because there are this in Gen 6, there are a lot of like songs kind of like unexpected in there, but for me, those are peak Gen 5 music, and once you get Gen 6, same thing. Gen 6. Now, this one is the hardest. Like for the number 5 spot is the hardest. Because I was so close to picking one of two different themes. However, I decided to go for the current number 5 because it just reminds me of Gen 6 like as a whole more than the one that would be an honorable mention. The honorable mention, I'm going to say it right now, it's a Pokemon battle, which is it only happens one time in X and Y, in which Shauna battles you for the first time. It's the theme that showed up before she battles you for the first time. That is very close to the number 5 spot. However, I had to choose number 5 spot in there. Now, I also chose number 5 because it's a battle theme, and for most of the entire lists, it is either 3 battle themes, 2 non-battle themes, or 3 non-battle themes, 2 battle themes. There are exceptions. Like example of the Gen 4, as you noticed, is an exception, and you'll notice later on that there's going to be another exception. But I chose the number 5 spot here because it's a battle theme more than anything else. So I hope you enjoy this one. Gen 7. Okay, so this one's kind of hard to actually put any of. I mean, the first like 1, 2, it's actually like easy choices, but like the others were unsure because there were kind of a lot of ties for 3 to 5. However, I chose 3 to 5 because like even after listening to the rest of these, I feel like they just remind me more of the Alola region itself, and just reminds me more of the generation than the rest, as you see here. I had to scrap Lucamine's battle theme for this, okay? Okay? That's saying a lot. I had to sacrifice the Lucamine battle theme and the Guzma battle theme for these 5 slots. And that's saying a lot, because those two are really good songs. And finally, we get to Gen 8, and this is the only exception. The only exception in which I only like the battle themes. So, yes, there are a couple of non-battle themes, being like the Tower of Darkness and the Galar Mines, being the only non-battle themes I like out of Sword and Shield. However, this is kind of balanced out by the many good battle themes that Gen 8 has. Heck, there's even I wanted to put the Peony battle theme in there. However, I had to sack that because they're just a bunch of really good battle themes. Heck, I didn't include Marnie's battle theme, like, even though how good that is, for the 5 you'll see here. So, with that in mind, this is going to be the end segment for me speaking. So, after this, you're just going to listen to the Gen 8 music here. And I'll see you guys later for the next top episode. Hopefully with a good new intro, new assets, and everything.